channel. Back down at Bramley Moore on Friday the 11th of April, day before the Forest game. Tough game ahead for us, I think. They possibly could have Chris Woods back. We're getting obviously a better bench again now. Question posed though, would you start better up front? Now we've got Brozier and Chimiti back. Chimiti obviously, you know, is still young, still energetic. Not really scored many goals for us. But Beto's, you know, he's on a bit of a goal drought again now. When did he score last? Can't remember. He had a brace when Moyes put him in because of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but yeah, he's not scored many. So what would you do? What would your starting 11 be? Put it down in the comments what you think. What do you think the score will be tomorrow? Anyway, I'm going to get the drone up. When I was here last, it looked like they were working on the pitch, and what people commented, I didn't realise at the time, it was to put the rugby post in for the event in November. So we'll get up and have a little look at that. Anyway, I'll get the drone up. Please like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Right, we'll go straight over the pitch to start with. So when I was here a couple of days ago, I could see that they'd basically put a couple of holes in the ground that are still there now. They've removed some of the matting, and these are for the rugby post, it turns out, for the Ashes game in November. So I seen on SS Sky's video yesterday that they were concreting them. Now they've removed some of the matting from the side. I see that the matting's still here, so I'm presuming they've extended this along. And they're now ready to, or they have started digging here. Let's just zoom in a little bit more. So yeah, they've taken out the turf off the top. That's some of the undersoil heating there. So they dig that down a little bit deeper. They install the posts that they can put the rugby posts on and concrete them in, ready for the Ashes game in November. It's great to see stuff like this because it's basically showing the club's being a bit more forward thinking now with different events what the stadium could be. You know, obviously opportunities like this didn't happen at Goodison Park, so we've got to maximise as much as possible any revenue we can get out of the stadium, which obviously going to help the football club with running costs, transfers, things like that, player wages. As much as we can get out of this stadium as possible. When we come back, have a look at the plaza. I just move across and I'll have a little spin around. Do that before we have a look at Everton Way. Zoom back a little bit. I've said it on a couple of my videos, but I'll just go over it again. This fan plaza here is big enough to hold 17,000 people in itself. They can have a small concert here. Now, don't know which way they would set up with the stage. I would presume the stage they'd possibly do around here and then fill up the plaza. Now, because you've got the outside wall, there's no extra cost for fencing and things like that. And then the east stand, they can open up the east stand for food and toilets, and they've said this. So, you know, when you look at the size of this holding 17,000 people, the M&S Arena down the road, the capacity there is 11,000. Now, if any of you've been there, you can see how big that arena is, and this will be able to hold bigger concerts than that. And then obviously you got the stadium itself, which is 53,000. So, you know, we've got two options of different types of events that can be held here. You know, it's a huge opportunity for the club to make a lot of money. So let's go above Everton Way. I'll do an aerial shot over it in a second, going across. You can see I'm still quite far away, high up so I can see the drone. But now they've actually started on the final section, and this will have Prince Rupert Tower on, similar to the other end. But one of the things I wanted to, in fact I'll just get in a little bit close because I am quite far away here. I'm on 3x zoom here, so it looks like I'm closer than I am. But if you look above the Everton Way, they've been removing some of the paving. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but that could be where they are extending Everton Way, because I know they did sell more stones. I'll go back up to the end in a second. If you look here, you can see they are taking up a fair bit of paving, and I don't know why, but I could only presume that it would be to extend Everton Way, because if you look, it's going all the way across right to the end. And they did sell extra stones towards the end, so it could be for that. So let's get back across, zoom across. So yeah, you can see, I mean, I think this will possibly be done by the end of next week or the week after. What I'm going to do is get
max altitude reached.
Go a bit closer and get an aerial shot looking down. I won't go over the section where the workers are. I'll look straight down, I'll zoom right down, and then just across and have a good look at the player stones. SS Skies and CP Overview, they've done some real good close-up shots of the stones. I'm not going to bother doing that because they're doing so well and doing it. You know, it doesn't need 3 of us doing it. So if you haven't checked out their videos, check theirs out. You can see there's still little bits to be done around the letters. Like you can see in the R there's a little bit of blue in the R. All the letters are going to have blue surrounding them, which will make it stand out. So as we get further down to the player stones down here and Prince Rupert Tower, you can see they've got like a blue surround on them, so it does make it look really, really good, and they obviously stand out. And then when we get to the Prince Rupert Tower, you can see now that's going to be replicated at the other side, so we'll have 2 the same. I'm just going to have a little look over the west stand. Don't really go over this side much now because there isn't really much to see here. Just making sure there's nothing happening along here. And then we'll just have a little look over the north and then see what's going on, and then probably end the video there. I had a look this morning at some of the videos from about a year ago, and it's unreal how much it's progressed. You know, a few months down the line we're going to be playing football in this. It's unbelievable to think about. You know, sadly we got to leave Goodison, but 3 games left there. I think we've got we've got Forest tomorrow. I think next game's Man City, and then we've got Ipswich and Southampton at home. Then I'm missing out the away games there, but yeah, Man City, Ipswich and Southampton Hampton are our final 3 games at Goodison. Obviously there's a lot of talk over the date of the game. You know, Monday night is still being touted about. What's everybody think about that? I mean, I'm not a fan of the Monday night kickoff, if I'm honest. You know, we've extended or applied to extend our alcohol license till 11 o'clock at night. That would suggest it could be the Monday night, the game, because if it's the 3 o'clock kickoff on the Sunday, I can't really see everyone staying that long. I know there's a few things rumoured, you know, seen lots and lots of posts on social media about Paul McCartney playing, things like that. So they are planning something big, but no one knows yet. But if it's 3 o'clock on a Sunday, you know, that's, you know, what, 4:45 finish, and then you got what, another 6 hours on top of that. I can't see them putting a 6-hour event on after the game. So I've got a feeling it's going to be the Monday night, and I don't think it should be for me personally. It should be where the fans, and we can all stay around the stadium afterwards, and you know, just enjoy, you know, the atmosphere of that final ever visit to Goodison Park. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, we'll end that video there. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe, and always appreciate it.